May God continue to bless you in Jesus' name. Top of the day to you, and I pray that God will bless and establish the good works of your hands in Jesus' name. Today I want to talk about process, but before I go into process, I will be using our father Adam and Eve as an example. So I want to give a riddle concerning them. The riddle is this: what body parts do me and you have today that Adam and Eve never had? I mean, they had eyes, they had nose, they had mouth, we have mouth, they had complete body. That's what God created them. So, but there was this body parts me and you have today, but Adam and Eve do not have. Well, if you want to know it, if you are able to find it out, you are a genius. But if you are not able to find it out, listen to the end of this video and I'll be telling you the answer. So like I said, top of the day to you. You are welcome to this great episode of Wisdom Farm. I want you to understand this. I remain Newton Usabohie Uyi Igariwa, and I'm talking to you on Wisdom Farm this day. I want you to understand another thing, please. Try and be able to subscribe to my YouTube channel at newtonigariwa@gmail.com. There you will get a lot of videos. Now let's bounce into the game. I want you to understand that life is a process. The process of getting the final product is something that is very important. When you have a raw material, there's a process from a raw material to a finished product. That is how life is. There's raw material. When I think of Adam and Eve, like I said before, you should understand that when Eve encountered the snake, that was the first time. That was the first time was encountering such a thing. When God created him, everything was perfect. Created her, everything was perfect. But then, at a time, it so happened that the Bible said the snake was the most subtle of all animals, came to Eve, and the information that God gave to Eve, the snake made sure that Eve started doubting all of them. So you must understand this part. So when it so happened that he began to question the things that God shared with her, she was taken aback. But that was the first time. I ask you this question: if the snake, after the first episode, if the snake came again to come and meet our mother Eve and sell that same thing to her, he wouldn't catch her the second time. Thunder never strikes the second time. It was just that first time. She was not experienced about it. She has not met the deception before. She has not met lying before. She just met the first time and she fell for it. And for that simple reason, she deceived Adam. Adam too has not met such things before, such circumstances. So that is why we call process and experience. Somebody once asked me also, he said, what can a man learn from failure, betrayal, and things like that, disappointment? What does a man learn from it? The only thing you can learn from such is experience. You become experienced about it, which are all part of the process. That is why when you go for a job, they will tell you to a certain age, this is the age we need, because they are trying to say, as at that age, you should have experienced some challenges in life that will make you a better person. Experience will make you a better person. Experience is often said, experience now great teacher, now lecturer for university, and you must learn, you must take that course in order to be a bigger person. So when you are going through life, don't shy away from experience. Don't shy away from experience, because if you shy away from experience, you will find out that you will not get the true nature of what you are supposed to get. There are so many things men have failed, but when you are reading, we get to experience some other people's life when they are reading from books. You go through their books and they are reading, and discover that from there you are able to know what they pass through. You are able to learn from their footsteps, the mistakes they make, and you do not repeat that mistake. That is why they said once bitten, twice shy. You must also understand that. So please, I am telling you on Wisdom Farm today, learn. Do not shy away from experience. Learn it. Go through it. Embrace it. Go through whatever it is. It's all a process. They are all in a process. You are a boy today. You go through life. You become a man tomorrow. There is a process in between a boyhood and manhood. You are supposed to learn great deal from that. In everything you do, it's always a process. That's the difference between inheritance and working for your wealth. You discover that most inheritance, they cannot keep it because they didn't go through the process of getting that final product. So I'm telling you today on Wisdom Farm that you should learn to embrace the process, learn to experience failure, disappointment, tears, betrayal, they come in those. You will be a better person. You will learn it and you know how to do better with it. And as you do that, God will continue to bless you. So I welcome you to Wisdom Farm. Back to our riddle. I tell you, the one body part that Adam and Eve never have is the navel. That's the belly button. That's what some people call it, not belly button. It never had it because the use of the navel is to make sure you feed while you are in the womb. And since they were not in the womb, they never needed a belly button. May God continue to bless you. I pray today that God will give you the strength to pass through the process and give you the right experience